string for every little bow tie. Me and seven sisters, Ajate, my westbound soul to the North Bridge toll. I have all the time for waste paper baskets minus whole soul. As the whole round rolls off the dock of the lakes, and the ladies that it makes my jacks on fake, they're pristine with the greenback drop to your cave while we're cutting down the stags on a graveyard shift. Stick around for the wish I was home, so I keep a tender piece of flesh in between my teeth and a flux of the cusp in the cup of this sucks. But it will till I'm running on the mill, so we all know the rest. Home blues, and I'm absolutely worn through his shoes. Taken from the metronome of Rome, where I think about the place I last was. Warm feeling from the buzz. For Legos and transformer tents. Coffee. Rise to the task of your current circumstance. Take a chance on your freelance and calculate a wristwatch this with a twist of the rind. I guess I got a wrinkle from the father of the house. Doused out the flame, set adrift on a riff-raff raft. I do arts, not crafts. I do words, not math. Making pods out of traps, taking aim elsewhere when we all have our ways. If these are the days, why I hide from the rays while I'm busy making mazes, just amazes me. May I say too late to deflate as I heave in the wake, so it seems to create. You can't end all charades or dismiss it cause it fades. There's a time for your time and a key for your cage. Before I stretch out and lay my head out on the gauge, just because you're not an actor doesn't mean it's not a stage. By the time you this, I've kicked it to the curb, disturbed and perturbed by revelations earned. Stripes hung low from yellow-sealed windows, swing low, sweet so-sos wrapped loosely innuendos, whispered in the windswept carpet baggage chatter. No sense in what's the matter as it scatters over pavement, cement, see them scraping out a layman's lament and circumvent malicious intent. No one even reads anymore, follow or remain the remnants of tore down self-esteem, steam dry clean off wing. I've taken all the falls, I choose another calling call, take the ball and run for cover. Opened up the lesions, 'tis the season for the fortitude, forcing you to do exactly opposite of couth Ruth. Less selfish, scurries underneath. I used to have a love, but it's stuck inside of pain. I used to be in love, but the people always changed. I used to love myself, but I guess we're all the same. Complex, common sense is arrogance to unsettled in the sediment of individual intent. I pitch my tent on the palm, on the hand, on an elbow, on an arm, on the table, on the man, and I don't stand up like I used to anymore. I sit down, blow out, hot air, all sold out, enriching artifacts. Repetition is a dance, may I have this one? No, make it two to ride the curvature. After ties are cut and lay, curdled on the floor. Now my soul soar, finding the freedom of just begun in my life. Breathe the air of another who touches no smothering off flames, off fuel to licking the limits of our own existence as we now see benevolent forces of God's own contortions at last. I mean, well, sure, it had to happen. These angles and retractions, you can always go back and it always plays the same. The orifice rim, subtle oracle hymns flickering on a dire edge. Fanciful flights making shapes from lack of light. It's like whatever you can take. It's like to hit snooze or just fucking wake up side over. This is bull, Commodore's a make a mover, Mr. Boat, Red Rover, come over.
Every turn I make a face-to-face rapid traffic. In-state tactics play the fool. Mistake of life for being picture truth, when actually it's only half. Develop an information to fall back on. Level my tone, keep my teeth at the tip of my tongue. Write down when necessary, keep the person bare because reactions very interviewing there before. There ain't no game, but there ain't no score. This set up, pay a little, get a little more momentum for the freedom that is squeezing for every last drop. Since you run dry, it eventually stop, returning to the origin of what it once thought. Living a carefree, sheltered life, but the undeveloped mind that are perfectly aligned to my father's footsteps. I'm on your doorstep, delivering a letter, but you live with respect. The profession I'm pursuing, that's a room, but I stand drooling from your open mouth into my open ear. Due to the fact that I'm listening clear over here, it's clear, weird words easily act here like a stain which takes my goals that I flow. Whoa.
Over the show so sad, lower to the ground and it's all descending. Catching on the corners as keys don't mold and about to run the bending. Over the shoulder so sad, lower to the ground and it's all descending. Catching on the corners as keys don't mold and time to run the bending. Over the shoulder so sad, lower to the ground and it's all descending. Catching on the corners as keys don't mold.